Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon Agbonifo, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how to destroy your fear of marriage. If you are the person who is scared of getting married, who is scared of the idea of marriage, who has this, they call it gamophobia, right? You have the fear of marriage anytime you're in a relationship, but you don't want to hear marriage, and anytime marriage is mentioned, you are the kind of person that will chicken out because probably you've had bad experiences. In today's video, I'm going to be helping you by the grace of God to help you destroy that fear. And then we're going to be looking into a lot of things that can help you come out of and destroy this fear. So if you're new to my page, welcome, and this is the Courtship School, where we teach you, we prepare you for a stress-free marriage. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching this video, and please share this video with someone that you think will need it. You can also check my my channel to see other videos I have made on different issues about marriage. So without further ado, let's go right into the video. Oh, and then the last thing, click the subscribe button to follow us, and so that when we post new content, you can keep getting it and you'll be the first person to be notified. Thank you so much for joining, and please try as much as possible to stay till the end. So we're going to I normally follow a teaching process where I teach you, instead of just come and blab and talk. We go through a teaching process where we also diverge with scriptures and God's word to help you understand why and where we are getting this information from and why we are saying things we are saying. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to destroy your fear of marriage. Right, so I'm going to be checking my phone because I just did a few things down. Now we're going to be talking about marriage. First of all, we're going to talk about what marriage is not. One, marriage is not a place for happiness, but it's a place of happiness. It's not a place for happiness. What I mean is that it's not when you get married that you become happy. Marriage brings a lot of happiness to people, but it's not the end game of happiness. So my happiness does not depend on my marriage. I have to be a happy person to bring my happy energy into the marriage. Marriage is not a place of solace to escape from troubles. As a young lady growing up, we had this thing about us, like we just wanted to leave the house. Maybe we were frustrated at the way people were talking to us at home. People keep asking you, when are you going to get married, when are you going to get a job, when are you going to move on with your life, and then probably you are in a place where you are frustrated. Or even sometimes some teenagers, I remember as a teen, I watched so many films, and I thought that the way they show it on TV, on media, it makes you think and believe that once you get married, you will live happily ever after, or the way they say it in those stories, in the cartoons, right? So those information has actually built us up to think that when we get married, we automatically is a solace to escape from all troubles. So if you don't want somebody to trouble you, getting married is your way out, right? So that's what marriage is not. Marriage is not a place to migrate to for freedom. So this is my introduction. You don't get married. Marriage is not a place is now your place of freedom. So maybe you are being restrained at home. You are not allowed to go to certain places. You are not allowed to do certain things. You now feel immediately I get married, automatically I have my freedom, and now I'm able to do the things I want to do. Marriage is not this. So that's not what it is. Now we're going to go into, I just want to give us like a background. Now, what is marriage? Marriage is an entity of its own, not a person. The person is not the marriage, and people mistake the entity for the person. Marriage is an entity of itself. It's like a system. It's like an institution that is already perfect, made by God. The Bible says that he did not want the man to be alone, so he made a helpmate for him. So he allowed this process to happen even to the animals. He made them male and female, right? So that there could be a place or an institution or something that covers some of the activities where male and females come together, either to build a home, for different reasons. So marriage is an entity of itself, and as an entity of itself, it's already made perfect. It was already made good. The Bible says that when God created everything, he saw that it was good. So marriage itself is good. It's a good thing. It's not the person. Sometimes the people who come into the marriage space are the ones that, people pollute things, people destroy things, people make mockery of things. And that is why, people have seen marriage as something that is evil, or something that is fearful, or something that makes them lose, their self, which is not. That is not what marriage is not. Sorry, I'm sweating so much. It's so hot in Nigeria right now, and I live in Kano, so we're in the hot season. It's so hot. All right, so that is marriage. So marriage is not a person, it's an entity. It's an entity made by God, it's an institution made by God that is already perfect in itself. And now, what are these features? One of the features of marriage is commitment. Marriage comes with commitment to your spouse, commitment to your children, commitment to your family. It comes to the commitment, the kind of commitment that you make consciously to live with someone for the rest of your life. To be with this particular person for the rest of your life is a commitment you make. So you have to grow and mature into that level where you are ready to commit and say, I'm ready to stay with this person for the rest of my life based on my assessment of what I've seen. It's a place of healthy compromise, because I don't want to use the word just compromise, because it looks as if you are just changing yourself. So marriage is a place of healthy compromise where I'm able to tolerate another person. I'm able to, sacrifice for someone else. I'm able to make space. I'm able to accommodate. So I will not always get my way. I'm allowing another person's opinion to be heard. I'm allowing another person's. I'm giving leeway to other people to be able to also express themselves. So it's a place of healthy compromise. So we don't use the word compromise. Now, marriage is a place. One of the other features of marriage is that it's a place where teachings happen. Let me use the word. The feature is teachable. In marriage teaches you. I'm seriously sweating so much. Marriage teaches you. It's a place where you come to learn. You are teachable. It allows you to be teachable. So one of the features that you gain from marriage is teachability. Your ability to listen, your ability to accept teachings, be open-minded, to hear what the other person has to say, to see how the person is seeing it. So it allows you to be teachable. So many people are so headstrong. You can't teach them anything. They feel they know it all. They know everything. But marriage teaches you how to be teachable. So we're going to go into part 2, and we're going to talk about other features of marriage and talk about the benefits that marriage has to offer. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to make a part 2 of it, and then in the part 2 we'll talk about other features of marriage and the benefits of marriage. At the end of this teaching, I sincerely hope that that fear of marriage you always had is overcome, and it will help you and guide you to know the right person to enter into marriage with, so that your life can be blissful and stress-free. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.